So I just had an exciting package come in today for the Dart. I mentioned earlier that I want to put the 8 3/4 in it before I go racing on March 10th. And I got my big bolt pattern axles to go in the 8 3/4 with the 323 sure grip. So let's go ahead and unbox the axles and I'll let you guys take a look at what I got. I'm going to check these out.
Good.
Just through the boxes. That's actually probably my could be the stud kit.
Little bearing, yeah.
Just stick in the box. And there it is. These are 30 spline axles. They give you the option for 35, but mine's a stock unit, so I needed 30. They already come with the bearings pressed on. These are green bearings. And then you have the option for what kind of stud you want. You can get screw-in type. You can get the press-in. This is what I got because that'll work with my drum brakes. And here's the 8 3/4. I went ahead and took an axle and just put it in just to make sure that everything was right. And as you can see, it's all good. The bearing went in smoothly. All I have to do is, well, for one, I have to tear down my other rear end that's already in the car because it's got my brakes and everything that I need to swap over from the 7 1/4 to put on the 8 3/4. So I'll do that tomorrow. Also, I need to change this brake line because when we took the small bolt pattern axles out of it the first time, this line actually broke. The other one's good, which I might replace anyways. I'm not too sure yet, but I need to at least replace this side. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a 323 tag on the housing. Whenever I took it apart, I checked the ring gear, and it is a 323. And sure grip. I honestly don't remember the last time I took the wheels off this car. So this is an open 7 1/4. Basically, it's out of a 1974 Dodge Dart Sport with a 318. So it is the big bolt pattern. The biggest downside to it is that it's weak. Regardless if it's open or not, it's just a really weak rear end. I haven't managed to blow it up, mainly because I don't really abuse the car a lot, so it's still held together really well. But we're going to fix that. But what I'm going to do is actually remove the brakes off of this rear end because they are compatible with my 8 3/4. So I will take all this off, the backing plates included, just take the entire assembly off because they're all brand new. So it makes more sense to take all of my brakes off of this rear end, put them on that one.
think you need to put like a nice smell.
There you go.
That was way better, don't it?
Yeah. So as you just saw, the axle got put in the car and everything would go back together like it should except for these U-bolts. So I bought these U-bolts and shock plates as a kit. Somebody had a complete set and they claimed it was for an 8 3/4, and unfortunately I made the mistake of not checking the diameter of these U-bolts before I bought them. The guy said they were, and I took his word for it. I bought them at a swap meet back in the summertime. Turns out that these are not the right ones. 8 3/4 has a 3-inch axle tube diameter, while these are 2.5 inch. So these are not going to work, which is a little bit annoying because I was really excited about getting this car back together. So I actually called Mancini. They sent me a new set for 3-inch, and those should be here any day. Kind of annoying, but it's okay. We're gonna get this thing back together. So we had a little bit of a setback today. It's not a big deal. We'll just have to wait a few extra days before we can get this thing back together and running. I mean, that's just how it goes. Thank goodness that Mancini actually had what I needed. So once that comes in, I'll do a video getting all the car back together, and then we'll go from there. But appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, guys. If you saw the live stream last night, then you already know what happened. So be on the lookout for live streams whenever they come out. I want to do those more often because they're really fun. But anyways, go order your t-shirts, your stickers, send in your projects. Leave a like down below if you liked the video. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment, send me an email. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.